morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you are, whenever this finds you. I pray it finds you at the precise time you need it. My name is Julia Rose. I'm a psychic medium and Reiki master, and every Saturday I bring messages to the collective in a very clear form. It's sometimes a little savage, but it is called I Said What I Said for a reason. So I offer this sage to my angels, my guides, my ancestors of the holy light, the spirits of the land here that are so wonderfully harmonious and I'm so grateful to connect with, and to all of you, all of your spirit teams. Please bless us with clarity and with a clean chat today as we pull through these messages for the collective. Hello, everyone. Hello. Ari, Lisa, Grace, Brandon, hello. I'm so happy you're here. Natalie, hello. Raina, hello. It feels good today. Jojo, hello. I'm happy I could be here for you all. I wanted to shout out everyone who came to the new moon intention setting ceremony last night. It was really powerful. We took advantage of the alignment of the planets as well as the new moon energy really kicking off eclipse season. So I'm super excited to see more of you at the next one. 12/12, already starting out with that timeline shift. Welcome in, welcome in. We're going to be starting with a brief energy healing. What crystals? It's always very spur of the moment, you know me. We're going to be starting with peacock ore, that's screaming at me, sodalite, citrine, and amethyst. All right, Beatrice, hello, welcome in. I've got my coffee, because you know. Okay, if you are open to receiving this, if you're open to receiving this Reiki energy healing assisted with crystal healing, please tap in with a 12/12. Juliana, hello. We're tapping in with a 12/12 today. If you're open to receiving, we're tapping in with a 12/12. Well, I'm wearing 3 bracelets, so which one? Brandon, which one? Tapping in with a 12/12. All right, we're going to start with connecting to your energy. All right, starting with the peacock ore. The white one, that's howlite. Awesome. Giving your chakra body a nice cleanse, a nice little reset. Sprinkling your chakra body with the sparkly magical energy that is peacock ore. If you're just hopping in here, we're tapping into this Reiki energy healing session with a 12/12 if you are open to receive. There we go. That's it for the peacock ore. Moving in with the sodalite. Some of you could be seeing 444 at this time. A reminder of not just protection, but this time around reinforcing the urgency for grounding and discipline. If you're open to receiving this energy healing at this time, Reiki assisted with crystals, tapping in with the 1212. If you're just hopping in, welcome. Kalina, welcome. That's enough of the sodalite. Moving in with the amethyst. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to Saturday Morning Live. I said what I said. If you're open to receiving, just tap in with a 1212, sending you some Reiki energy healing assisted by a few different crystals. Ashta, welcome. Shorts, welcome. Erica, hello, welcome in. Sean, welcome in. We're tapping in with a 1212 if you're open to receiving. Fun fact, dropping the angel number also helps activate the message for you. Awesome. Allie, welcome in. Tapping into this energy healing session with a 1212. Natalie's been seeing 444 right on. Okay, and closing out with the amethyst. They say that's it. Well then. Laura Tiffany, hello. Welcome in. I'm going to take a moment now to disconnect from you all. Being guided to offer a bit more sage before we get started. And then I will go ahead and begin the message. I'm so happy you all made it out here this morning. Welcome. You're so welcome. Cynthia, hello. See you soon. Beatrice, hello. You're so welcome. Rukmani, you're so welcome. I'm happy you can feel the difference, Juliana. I like to get everyone started on the right foot. Plus, insider tip, helping to ground you helps to ground me because I'm channeling for you. Okay. So, let's see, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, where are we starting today? I'm hearing a couple of oracle decks. Some of you are going through really deep purification at this time. Some of you are having these symptoms manifest in your dream space, particularly cleansing of the solar plexus and the third eye, as well as the heart and throat. But generally in those two pairings, you're finding a lot of, or any combination of those chakras particularly. Ilaria, welcome. So you're noticing that there's a lot of purification in your energy bodies taking place. Specifically, you could be seeing someone for Reiki healing. Shout out if you guys want half off Reiki healing sessions. I'm still running my sale in honor of my 1-year anniversary of being in business. That's going to be available for just 2 more days. March 3rd is my 1-year anniversary, and that's when the sale is going to end. So if you are on the fence about getting a psychic reading or a Reiki energy healing session, don't hesitate, okay? Because it can be enough to shift your energy to make sure that you find the opportunities that are on the timeline just one away from you, so that they can really reach you and you won't miss them. Of course, you never miss what's meant for you, but there's so much changing in the collective right now that you're, as light workers, you're not just alchemizing your own energy anymore. It's you alchemizing Gaia's energy. It's you alchemizing the greater collective's energy. So we all need a little help with that sometimes. If you're interested in a session with me, please check out the link in the description box of this video. And the code for a couple more days for half off is going to be anniversary 50, capital A, lowercase the rest of the letters. You can use that at checkout on my website. Okay. So like I was saying, you're all finding that there's very, very intense purification taking place. Some of this manifesting as illnesses, detox. Some of you are being called to detox. Some of you are noticing that your energies and moods fluctuate. Yeah, Juliana, please. Your guides have been calling you for a while, so please. they've been knocking on my door for some time, so please book a session with me. So it's really imperative right now that you're doing everything you possibly can to get grounded, to really make sure that you are connecting with the earth. Now, if you're like me, you're really sensitive. I know you all are. And even if the sun is not fully out in one day, if it's overcast, it doesn't even have to be rainy, it doesn't even have to be cold, but that just creates such a dreary mood for you because you're so deeply in tune with the earth and her cycles, and you mirror the energy around you. So sometimes it takes a little bit of extra effort, a little bit of extra energy to help get yourself back on track. So just trust that you'll know what to do in the moment that you need to do it. And if your guides are moving you towards something, don't hesitate. If you've been thinking about something and ruminating over it and you're just on the fence about whether you should make a choice in that direction, please do not hesitate any further, because you don't have time. You don't have time to waste. God has so many beautiful things that the divine just wants to pour all of these abundant blessings, all of these gifts into your life, but you need to be open to receiving them, okay? So please, if you've been procrastinating on something, stop thinking about it and just do it, okay? So again, a lot with the throat chakra activations. You are all being activated to allow yourself to speak the truth that you have learned and that you have received from the divine. So I want to get into some oracle messages here. I wasn't sure if the angels were going to want to come through and channel again today, but I feel like more they're going to speak to me through the oracle. We're going to go angels and ancestors oracle cards today. And then, as always, stick around to the end, please. We're going to be running for about an hour because I always do a Reiki prayer candle. And I pray for the healing of the collective, and I read everyone else's personal prayers as well. They all go into the candles. I know some of you like to join me in setting those intentions and using your own candle. I charge those with Reiki as well, and I connect them so they act as a grid of light, illuminating Gaia, facilitating energy healing wherever it's most needed. So stick around. Okay. Ah. Ooh, I have chills. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yep. Wow. Heart guardian. Let your wow. I feel okay, before I even show you the card, okay? You could be seeing 555. We also had 444 coming through, 333. You could be seeing ascending numbers 345, 456, 1234, 1248 particularly, or 369. 369 is indicative of a quantum shift. So some of you could be noticing that you are rapidly ascending. Again, we're coming back to these heart chakra activations. I feel all of this purification that you're going through right now is enabling you to experience more love in your life at all levels. At all levels. Not just feeling loved by yourself, not just feeling the love of your angels and your guardians and your spirit team, your ancestors, not just the love of your family members, but also the love that is everything. I'm just hearing paradigm shift. Yeah, exactly. That's the energy, Juliana. Heart being cracked open. Because in order for Gaia's energy to keep ascending, the light workers have to go first and set the energetic precedent for what can take place and continue to evolve. So you go first. If your heart's being cracked wide open, it's indicative of how much the collective of humanity is just ascending and evolving right now. It's this goal of this pressure cooker to some of you could even like chest pains, throat blockages, like you go to speak and your throat gets closed up, you can't finish your sentences. There's a lot here that is asking your attention to be felt. So we have the heart guardian coming through. Love and let yourself be loved. All of this red energy, you could be working with your root chakra or red crystals. You might even find that you're wearing more red these days. Reigniting that passion in your spirit, connecting you with the fire that is your soul. Some of you could be working with the fire element. So all of this serves to open you so that your light, oh my gosh, Krishna. Okay, so it's like everyone has been aware of how brightly you shine. Everyone has been aware of how genuine and sincere you are at your core. And the power of that sincerity, the power of that pure, unconditional love in you is something that you don't feel you control. And so it kind of scares you. But what you're being made aware of right now is it's either some people in your life reflecting back at you saying, you know what, I see all of this in you, but I want to help you come out of hiding, or to help you unpack and dismantle all of these overprotective reactions or how do I say, frameworks that prevent you from really fully being seen, but fully being yourself. So you're seeing that this could be people in your direct vicinity. This could be your spirit guides coming through in a meditation. This could be a stranger that you walk by that says, maybe I'm that stranger that you walk by, for those of you scrolling through on the live, or on YouTube shorts or whatever, that there's someone here to reflect back to you. I see that spark. I see that passion. I see that power. And they're going to help you feel safe. Your guides are helping you feel safe to let that expression fully shine through. I know even just saying this, some of you are getting very activated by this message because you've been taught, you've been conditioned, either culturally or within your upbringing, that you're not safe to be who you are. You're not safe to have all of this passion. You're not safe to defy every single cultural ideal. But your guides are showing you that it actually is safe, because your freedom, every time you take up more space being yourself, every time you lay down one of your ancestral weapons of self-defense, you ripple that energy of freedom, that energy of openness, of light, of love, everywhere around you. And there are very, very, very deep upgrades happening, especially if you've been taking advantage of the new moon energy that we're just coming out of and the planetary alignment yesterday. You're going to see even more powerful transformation in the next few months. All of you will, but for some of you, it's going to be easier for you to embrace this process of eclipsing what no longer serves you. So trust that you're being shown and you're being guided through everything you need to see, every realization you need to have right now in order to really embrace your potential and become your freest, truest self. That is your medicine. And that's also where your abundance lies. So you might notice that every time you start to get more comfortable with yourself and happier and really run after the things that you desire, that spirit will bring all of these beautiful connections and opportunities to you to reinforce that, yes, you are on the right path. Yes, that line of thinking really does serve you. Yes, those tools that you've been engaging with to assist in your evolution have really been helping you. Everything that you've been doing to push yourself out of your comfort zone, even if it's small steps, those steps are adding up. Your guides are saying those steps are adding up. So don't shy away from a new way of expressing yourself. That's why all of you are having these heart chakra and throat chakra upgrades. Do not shy away from those activations. Do not shy away from the truths that will set you free. Some of you, it means doing the hard thing. You've been comfortable long enough in hermit mode. You've been comfortable enough. The more that you embrace this fire within you, the more that you love yourself and allow yourself to be seen for how much you love yourself, that's going to change every single dynamic in your life. Not just with people, but with places, finances, the works. And so your guides are wanting you to embrace this brightness. Rukmani, you're in the right place at the right time. Welcome home. 1212. It says the sun. Enjoy success and happiness. This is the the radiance that is you. You are innately successful. You are innately joyous. You don't have to hide that anymore for anyone else's sake. It never served you, and it certainly doesn't serve them. The more you embody the freedom of being yourself, the more you set the standard for what others can be. Not that some people might be like, yeah, go off, do your thing. Some people might go, either way, their soul is receiving the activation they need. Dungeon Crueler, hello. Thank you, Ari. Thanks, Dungeon Crueler. Some of you are going to be sharing your success stories really soon. And some of you are like, I don't feel like my life is a success. Well, you better get freaking ready then. Huh? You better get ready. Oh. Stay focused. Because God sees everything that you do behind the scenes. God sees every nook and cranny of your heart and your spirit, of your life. Not to scare you. Or I use the word God. Use your word. I also use Krishna. Well, I don't use Krishna. I refer to Krishna. But this is speaking to how much how do I say? It's like the energy, it looks like that. A springboard. You ever watch gymnasts go off the launch board where they're running, and they have to jump really hard down to get on top of the launch pad, and then they do some giant flip in the air? It feels like that's kind of this energy that you're preparing to stick the landing, because that's going to mark the end of an old cycle for you. Yeah, because it just feels like, oh, okay, we did that. Time to move on. Oh, well, Tammy, welcome in. And Juliana's like, stop, you're resonating too much, it hurts. No, I'm here to activate you. I'm here to validate you, and I'm here to tell you everything your guides need to know. Okay, family? Move in a new direction. Move in a new direction. Get ready. I need to, I want to get up and jump around and scream and just because I'm so excited in this energy for you. I'm so excited in this energy for you because you are about to see a world of difference. You're about to see a world of difference. Tie up loose ends. Finish the things that you've started. You can't have that lingering energy where you're going. Yes, this is a collective message. You can't take all of these loose ends and all of these things that don't serve you anymore coming through to declutter. It is spring cleaning time. I'm in the northeastern US and the groundhog fucking lied. I'm just telling you, I don't know who said that we were going to get a longer winter this year, but that was incorrect. Guy said, haha, humans still think they control me. No, It has been springtime. Spring is a freaking upon us, okay? Spring is upon us. So you all better be closing up those loose ends, finishing those projects, deep cleaning. Some of you, I've been getting the message, you need to rearrange your furniture just to see how it feels. Almost 80 degrees? Oh, please, where are you? Can I come visit? Like, in Milan also? Yeah. No, Gaia's like, okay, we're done with that. You all have been cold-hearted long enough. Open up. Just open up. Oklahoma. Nice. Okay. Traveler, move in a new direction. So some of you are being called to a... I'm hearing that song, Higher Ground again. I do extended readings, exclusive channeling sessions, as well as energy healings. Fam, I've been at odds because I know you like the singing bowls. I just want to do other kinds of energy healing for you. Are you open to that over there? For those of you who are on Patreon? Because I like to keep things fresh. I like to keep things interesting. 80 degrees in Arizona? Oh, dang. Thanks, Sean. Yes, shorts. Thanks, Ari. Okay. Because I feel like I need to be doing more work outside for you. So I will go ahead and get a few of those up this week. Okay. So. Ooh. Yes. So, no, I need more. Hold on, Spirit. Give me more. Where are we going? What deck? Ooh, no. I was wrong. What? How'd that get there? Okay. What? Oh my God. Krishna, slow down. Yes, Grace, I'm so happy you made it over on Patreon. Come join me there. Thanks, Casey. Oh, Casey, hi. I'm so happy you're here. I freaking love you. Okay, I thought they wanted to come through their like stage again because every time, it's like every time we're getting deeper into this message, something comes through, it clears out something. It feels like it's like layers to your purification right now. Some of you who've been on the fence here really need to book an energy healing session with me. Like, really. Or go over on Patreon and take advantage of those exclusive energy healings. And just be mindful that there will be more this week. Yeah, that stage is burning. Do you see this? Yeah, Sean, it's great. Like, it shocks me. You're going to on my anniversary? Aw, mine doodles. Awesome. Okay. You're so welcome, Rukmani. Welcome home. Is this your first time on one of my videos? Or on a live stream? Oh, you can't even make this up, fam. Oh my God. Coventina said purification. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. I hate that it flips it and it's like, it's backwards here, but I show you the image. Crazy deja vu right now. It's because deja vu is a confirmation from your higher self that you manifested this timeline that you're on and you are on the right track. Then we have Rhiannon, sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. This is why it's so important to simplify your life and declutter everything that doesn't serve you. You don't have to do everything at once. You just have to make progress. Keep making progress. Oh my gosh. Well, Rukmani, you're home now. You found one of my videos in 2024. Yeah. Well, me and my collective are here to support you. And then we have Isolt, excuse me. Undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. So for some of you, you are grieving loved ones who've transitioned. Some of you, there are separations that have taken place with people who are still in bodies, and you're having to learn how to navigate grieving someone who's still here. But I'm seeing that as I feel some of you have been really afraid to dive deeper into your heart space because of all the hurt and the pain there. And that's okay. That's normal. Okay, hot take. Spiritual bypassing is normal, and it's something that everyone goes through. The key to overcoming that is there's a point that everyone reaches on this journey where it's like it's the oh shit moment where everything's starting to click, and it feels like your spirit is being presented with this choice. Well, okay, I either venture really deeply into the unknown right now, into the internal territory that terrifies me, or I can walk away and go back to something that's safer and doesn't ask me to be as accountable. And I feel, yeah, I was seeing another medium say something about this taking place on a collective level right now. That there's a lot of people, like, bless her soul, like, I feel like that's kind of what happened with, that's what's happened with a lot of mediums. I don't want to name call here because that's not right. But there are some mediums that, and there are some people that were spiritual teachers that you're finding just leave their practices of tarot, of meditation, of mantras, and all of these more esoteric internal shifts, that they're being left behind to return to something that is safer. And I feel like, and that's a choice that everyone on this journey has. You reach a point where it's like, whoa, I'm either going this, you can kind of like dance with it a little bit until you reach a point where it's like, wow, okay, hold on. This is way deeper than I ever expected it to be. And it's at that point where everything that you've started to learn up here starts presenting itself in a mirror in your external reality to then give you the chance to practice that. But you have nothing to be afraid of. If this is that point in the journey where you're at, you have nothing to be afraid of. Because the commitment to yourself and to living a life that actually lifts your spirit is the most liberating choice you could ever make. And of course, the journey is not easy, but neither is ignoring everything that you've learned. And just turning your back on it, because your subconscious is still altered. It's still expanded. So you've grown out of that old paradigm, and trying to run back into it, it's like, I don't, like, it's like the entrance, you gotta kind of like squeeze your way back in. It doesn't fit your current paradigm, because you've expanded so far beyond that. Yep. It's like some of you are at this point where you're like, you know what? I've seen too much. There's no way that even deep hypnosis could make me forget. That deep hypnosis could make me forget everything that I've learned. And that's why, oh, Spirit, you brought that full circle, okay? See, the only even remotely powerful enough, sitting in hot garbage, Juliana. The only remotely powerful enough hypnosis is the hypnosis that we subscribe to when we take a body and we reincarnate. But your soul destined to be activated and alchemize all of these energies in this life, this way, at this time, knowing that it wasn't going to be easy at first. But at a certain point, after you make that commitment, you just keep going deeper and deeper down that rabbit hole. You see, it's a mirror guardian. It says, take time to reflect, but what you're looking at when you look at yourself is the cosmos. The vast expansion of who you are. Spirit. And for right now, you appear to be human for the sake of learning and loving and evolving. Yeah. That's not something to shy away from. That's your power. That's your potential. That's where your dreams become reality. See yourself as spirit. Embrace your gifts. Embrace your gifts. Wow. What? Whoa. Okay. Spirit came through. If you're on the edge and you ever feel like reverting back to your old ways, I promise you, you need to keep listening to my videos. Spirit has me out here almost every single day. I get 1 day a week off. Okay? Because just to really reflect and go deeper into my own practices, but I'm out here every day bringing messages for you, okay? And if you stick with me, I promise you will be able to maintain the motivation of feeling safe enough to face yourself. Okay? And if you need extra help with that, please book a reading with me, because I am able to channel from your spirit guides exactly the perspective that will help you feel safe and free enough to move through whatever you're moving through. Okay? I'm a little different from other mediums in that I don't just connect with messages from your guides for what you need to hear. Okay? I literally experience in my body a day or several days in the life of you. So I actually feel and understand and am made to work through everything you're also going through so that I can personally guide you through it. Assisted by your angels and guides, of course. So some of you, I feel like you're afraid of really leaning into the depth of your experience because you have no idea what the fuck you're gonna find. And that's okay, because it's actually way more magical and way more inspiring and beautiful than you can even fathom. It's way better than you think. Way better than you think. Okay? So it's like right before the end of the chapter. Thank you, Spirit. The worst of the worst tries to come up to knock you off, to knock you out. The moon, all of your worst fears, all of your deepest subconscious limitations, right before the freedom, right before the edge of the new, right before the completion, the world. Okay? Right there. And so you feel that it's so close, that breakthrough is going to be so amazing. Lean into that. The fear is not fear. It's anticipation of how amazing it's going to be on the other side of that realization, on the other side of that purification. 5 of Wands. Oh yeah, Dungeon Crueler, right on. Right on. This is how, see, exactly. I can't. 5 of Wands to the Magician. This is your new cycle. It's here. You're afraid of this power, but you don't need to be. Everyone has taught you to be afraid of that, but you don't need to be. It's just because they don't understand. And for a lot of them, it's not their contract to understand. It's not their contract to understand. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sacred pure heart. Hello. So you can't be judging yourself and your progress based on the unconscious behavior of everyone around you. Okay? Take everyone else out of the equation. Your journey is about you. It's about you. It's about this. Reconnecting with the magic in you. Because what came out? It was the moon, the world, 5 of Wands, the Magician, and the freaking 10 of Cups. You're one realization away. I always say that. You're one realization away. You're one breakthrough away from living your dream life. And that really is just breaking through subconscious limitations that you've placed around what you're here to do and how you can exist. Getting out of victim mentality in order to see all of this. Yep. Now see, the thing is with spiritual bypassing negates your human experience. Embodied realization, embodied wisdom embraces human experiences, embraces material life, materiality, as a means for realization, as a means for experiencing joy, of love, of learning more about yourself. We're here to participate in this realm. And as light workers participate more freely in the earthly realm, that is what enables the grid of Gaia to rise and elevate global consciousness. Stop, you guys are gonna chill. Okay? That's nothing to be upset with yourself about. You don't need to just wage war on yourself for no reason. There's no need for that. It's just, oh, okay. Go deeper. Go deeper. Because that's what's going to help you shift the internal understanding. So that way, everything that you've learned becomes realized. It becomes a practice. When you practice what you've learned and received, that's how wisdom becomes embodied. Your spiritual evolution comes from harmonizing all aspects of your being, mind, body, and spirit. Okay? So we're coming back full circle around this root chakra healing. Some of you have been working through concerns of safety, concerns of lack of having your needs not met by spirit. Well, I'm happy spirit could catalyze that for you, Juliana. Congrats. We have the Eight of Cups here, followed by the Sun again. There's nothing wrong with being defensive. That's normal. It's just what you do with that from there. Denial or deconstruction. Because remember, these are all parts of you that are interacting. They're all parts of you that have different ideas about different things. The protective part of you that doesn't want to experience pain. The reactive part of you that has the opposite goal of that. is like okay with like just creating chaos. So as you're coming deeper into this self-reflection, hold space for all of it. Expand your perspective of yourself, your understanding of yourself so greatly that it houses all of these different aspects of you. Integration is what's going to set you free, because when you integrate them, they're going to, yeah, Juliana, you need to book a session with me because I'm going to give you tools and techniques to help you hold space for all of this. Okay? That your guides are like, they're like, hello, this is what she needs to do. So as you're in this transitional space right now of learning how to hold more space for all of you, understand that that widest perspective, that highest perspective that you can take includes all of you, every single one of your experiences, going even deeper to every single one of your past lives. All of the different versions of you that have ever existed. You're starting to hold space. Because when you hold space for those paradoxes, those opposites, you see how everything's connected. That's why we got to be really careful about this word detaching, right? Because the goal is to detach from defensiveness As a light worker, your sensitivity is one of your greatest strengths. The depth to which you feel, the depth to which you perceive is meant to be your protective mechanism. It's meant to help guide you and help you serve those you have contracts to serve at a soul level. Thanks, Dungeon Crueler. So, as you're allowing yourself to be cleansed of the habits that continue to enable you to run away, this is all helping you to become more present, to help you be here now, to find joy in the now. Because a lot of these things are really exciting for you, that you're trying to learn about, that you're wanting to discover more deeply. This excites you, but it also terrifies you. The framework for fear around self-discovery was not something that was innately yours. So that's something to dismantle and let go of. Surrender. Oh, Spirit, can you clarify this a little further, please? We have the Three of Cups, the Hierophant, and the last card being the Ten of Swords. The only way this does not affect you is if you do not avoid it. If this is how you're feeling, process those feelings. That doesn't mean sit there and think about them. That means actually feel what you're feeling. Emote. Express your emotions. So much of detachment and the conversation around that is about to not let these things get to you, but you're supposed to be affected. You're supposed to be affected by your life. That's why it's like, that's what catalyzes change. If you're not affected by anything, you have no motivation to change. If you are not feeling uncomfortable, you have no pressure on you to make a new choice. You see? So embrace your potential. Embrace the potential within you. The idea that maybe it's actually a lot easier than you think to let go and to move through all of these things that are coming up. To dismantle these paradigms is actually going to take less time than you think it will. It's just the fear of not knowing what you'll become or who you'll become on the other side of that. But that's not something to be afraid of. That's something to be excited about. Because that version of you is going to be freer and more in tune with your true desires. So trust, as these things are starting to come up for you to experience, it's okay to feel like you're at rock bottom right now, or at any point. That's okay. But know that that's where the door for potential opens, for a new way of being, a new way of experiencing your reality. That's the message. Wow, Spirit. All right. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to cleanse the space again. I'm going to clear the cards. And then we're going to light the Reiki candles. So if you brought your candles and you'd like to join me in this collective prayer, please go ahead and grab your candles now. Just taking a moment to reset here. Love yourself enough to keep going. Love yourself enough to keep going. Okay. Well, again, I always pray that these find you at the precise time you need them. So I'm happy you made it in, Juliana. You're welcome, Rukmani. And yes, it's a very special group, my collective. Very special group. And it's 12:48. No kidding. I think I said that number before. Rapid expansion. Rapid leveling up. Smudge a little bit more. Perfect, Juliana. I look forward to hearing from you. Resetting the space. Resetting your energy. Okay. That'll do, Spirit, that'll do. Some tears you can finally make sense out of. Oh, my heart. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and charge this candle with Reiki. And I'm going to channel some prayers for this candle as it's being charged. First, I offer this candle to Mother, Father, God, the divine source of everything, the creator of all that is. I offer this energy to our ancestors, our spirit guides, our angels, all of the spirits who collaborate and assist us on our journey. I offer this to you. I offer this healing into the grid of Gaia to help repair the ley lines and prepare for the rapid ascension taking place on Earth right now. I ask for any unassigned angels to use this energy as they see fit to assist with helping light workers adjust and prepare for these shifts taking place as we enter into eclipse season. I pray for this energy healing, this love, this nourishment to go to all who are in need at this time and are open to receiving this energy. May the spark of divine light be remembered within all. Please send this energy healing to those displaced by war, victims of war crimes, anyone who is suffering abuse right now and is struggling to find their voice again, anyone who has lost a family member to crime, everyone grieving the loss of a loved one at this time, to all of those struggling with addictions and their mental health, everyone who's trying to get their well-being and their health back on track. Let this go to everyone who needs it. May this assist in the spiritual awakening of all, and particularly highlight the errors and wrongdoing of those who inflict harm on others. Let the truth be realized from within. And I will read any prayers that everyone else has here. Robert's praying for those being prosecuted and seeking the light. Let them remain strong in being the light to inspire the brightness of day. Natalie's praying for love and happiness for all. Let this assist the abused animals and help them find healing. Grace is praying for the healing of all of those, the healing for all of those needing help, recovering from any abuse or sexual trauma, and freedom from anything that disturbs them and hurts them. Praying for one love. Beautiful. Thank you, Grace. Sean is sending his love. Ashta is sending her love. Dungeon Crueler honors God and Gaia, the Divine Mother, and her mystery, sending gratitude. Sandra is praying for those lost in the darkness. Chrissy Luhu is sending her love. Highborn Life is praying for higher frequencies and higher timelines for us that have been having a hard time in lower frequencies. Kalina is praying for those who will have to endure spiritual trauma to help them find their light. Ilaria is asking that the new moon energy help shift everyone in the direction of the most beneficial timeline to manifest divine gifts, divine birthright. Laura is sending love. Rukmani is praying that all find peace. I pray that everyone who's seeking to connect with spirit is met with an abundantly warm confirmation, validation, and pleasurable experience to encourage them to keep connecting with spirit. Casey is sending love. I'm praying for all of the trans people in the United States right now, all communities, all BIPOC communities, all gay communities, across the world actually, that they remember their sovereignty and not be affected by the cruel actions of those in power, and that they maintain their peace. And any assistance that they may need, that they find it in a wonderfully divine alignment. Gracious love asks for validation and enough love to keep going, to help cultivate self-love and to share their love generously with all creation. You're so, so welcome, gracious love. And if anyone here has personal prayers that they don't want to put in the chat that you'd like to pray for individually, I ask that if you've said those out loud or if you've written them, that they be answered by this energy healing according to divine alignment. And that if there's anyone who adds intentions to this candle at a later time, that those intentions that are commented here move into the next candle that I light on Saturday morning live. Juliana prays to learn to surrender and finally love herself unconditionally, to find her way back to the light with a little more ease and confirmation. God, please bless my collective abundantly, especially those who participate in these candle ceremonies. And I ask that if there's any realizations that I need to have or anything that I need to accomplish that I have not yet done for the service of all, that you assist in helping me do that and realizing what that is. Juliana wants to give herself permission to let go and live. Amazing. Amazing. All right, family, I'm being guided to light the candle now. Sean is praying for those seeking an organ donation. Raina is sending love to the animals. Let there be harmony on earth. It means the world that you all stay here with me and set these candle intentions with me. Coming together to do this as a community does so much more than you realize. So thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being consistent. Thank you for committing to your practice. And thank you for joining me here, for taking a chance on some random girl you met on the internet. You're so, so welcome, Natalie. Yes, we are here to change the world, and it starts with us. Remember that every choice you make out of love has far more impact than you realize. So just be you. Be you. All right, family. It's time for me to get going. I love you so much, and I will see you next Saturday. If you don't join me at all for... I've just been doing one live a week. Okay, I'll see if Spirit will let me do another live stream this week. For those of you not on Patreon, get your butts over there. We go so deep. And if, again, last call for anyone who's wanting to work with me but is needing a bit of assistance financially with that, please use the half off code. Please. Please. It is there to make the hesitation just fall away, okay? And shout out to my clients, you rock. Holy Grail Stone is like, Patreon rocks. Yeah, no, it's epic. I love working on those messages for you all. I'm so grateful that you found us here, Chrissy. Yay! Sending love to everyone, says Casey. Have a beautiful day. Much love to you too, Dungeon Crueler. You're so, so welcome, Highborn Life. Oh, thank you, Sean, for my 1-year anniversary. Congratulations. Yay. I'm going to be going live on Monday night to celebrate with you all. So get ready. Spirit might have some surprises in store. I don't know. Spirit just tells me and then I show up, okay? Gracious love is sending abundant blessings to all in these miraculous times. Amen. All right. Take care, family, and I will see you all so soon. Bye.